So I was sitting here and I had thought about previously what would the topic be for this evening. And the phrase came to me that is near and dear to my heart because I'm working with entrepreneurs is dream a beautiful dream or you will be dreamt. And I'm going to say it again. Dream a beautiful dream or you will be dreamt. And I want you to really think about what that means. So let me take you on a journey. A journey is that we all are born. We are raised. We have set belief systems based on our cultural background. And in that beauty of coming through our lives and growing up, in our teenage years, we're told, okay, it's time for you to decide. You will decide your life. At this moment, you will decide what directions you will go. You will be guided by the belief systems that I've trained you to be within, whatever they may be. And you select. You go, education, I think I want to do this. This seems interesting to me. Okay, I'll give it a try. And I think I want to do that because, I'm being advised by my parents, by friends, by people who care about me, or what is it that I want to do? And I'm not quite sure, but if it feels okay, so I'll go on that endeavor. And you go on that endeavor. And you make the best of that endeavor. And how many of us have woken up in the middle of that endeavor and gone, oh my gosh, how did I get here? I don't want to do this. This doesn't resonate with me. This doesn't work for me. I don't even like being here. I don't like the environment I'm in. I feel stuck. What do I do? So when we talk about dreaming a beautiful dream, that's about our imagination. That's about the fact that we have creativity, imagination, and somewhere along the line that got stomped out to, I have to be rational, I have to be practical, I have to be able to put a roof over my head, I have to be able to put food in my mouth. And what that phrase, dream a beautiful dream or you will be dreamt, means is that if you don't hold a vision for yourself as to what you want to do, who you want to be, how you want to be it, then you live a life of fulfilling what everyone perceives you to be. You're being dreamt. Well, to be a dutiful mother feels like this, so I think I got to do this, 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 and this. Well, to be a dutiful daughter feels like this, so I got to do this, 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 and this. Well, in order to be quote unquote successful, I have to go and I have to go to school and I have to do this and I have to pick my choice and I have to fulfill this and I have to get that 9-to-5 job and I have to fulfill this. Or maybe I'm an exception to the rule. I'm an artist. And, I have to fight what everyone perceives that artists, they're not going to be stable enough. They're not this, they're not that, all of these perceptions. And I look up, and if I'm worried about being that dutiful daughter, being that dutiful mother, being that dutiful, what everyone perceives me to be, am I really living my own life? I am living a life of what everyone's perception is. And then on top of that, I never feel satisfied because if one of you could name when you really truly felt satisfied and you fulfilled someone's criteria of what they perceive you to be, let me know because I haven't yet. Never feeling good enough. Never feeling skillful enough. Never feeling like I've risen to the full occasion of what I'm supposed to be. So I tell you, step out of that story. Step out of that story because the story does not serve us. We are not being true to ourselves. Because the other question I could ask you is, how does one lie to themselves? Am I lying to myself? And that's deep because that's looking in the mirror and basically saying, am I telling myself the truth that I'm happy with where I am and what I'm doing? And when I did that, when I came to that precipice, I had to say, no, I'm not happy. This is not my truth. So where does the journey actually begin? The journey begins when you can look in the mirror and know, I am worthy. When you can look in the mirror and know, I am enough. And that's when the journey actually begins. None of us came here to play small on this world, in this world. We came here with creativity, ideas, the ability, and the knowing that there was something that we wanted to fulfill if only our hearts would be allowed to soar outside of the practicalities of life. So how do we make that transition? How do we grasp on to knowing that I am enough? How do I bring my strength forward to know that I am powerful? Well, let's define what powerful means. Let's define what strength means. I am powerful doesn't mean that I run around controlling everyone. I am powerful doesn't mean that I get to manipulate and scheme to achieve what it is that I want to achieve. It doesn't happen on the backs of other people. It doesn't happen by belittling one in order to make myself feel powerful and strong. What it does is it means that I have to be honest with myself and find the truth within myself and then stand in it. Stand in my truth. And that truth doesn't necessarily have to be validated by everyone else. I want to repeat that. That truth does not have to be validated by anyone else. It is your truth. And my truth may be the stone in the stream where everyone's going downhill and I'm going up. That truth might be the fact that I decided I'm going to quit my corporate job, start my own business, travel across the world. And I might not have every T crossed and I dotted, but the idea is that I am holding a vision for myself. And when I hold a vision for myself, and I know that it's my truth, then life can become the walk to my vision. So the imperative thing is that I hold a vision for myself. And then we have this thing in this world right now that's called instant gratification. And it's been popularized by the phone. I want to talk to that person now. I want it to happen now. I want things to happen now. Fix my problems. No. It is our job to work for it, to work towards it. But many of us do not hold a vision important enough that we want to make life that journey to it. What is that vision? Search within yourself. The answer's already there. If all you do is wake up in the morning and want to sing, and sing a joyful song, and everywhere you go, all you want to do is hear music, then you're supposed to sing and you're supposed to work with music. If all you do is get up and you want to fish, and all you want to do is be on the boat and lay back and be in the sea and fish, then figure out how to make fishing your livelihood, because that's what you're supposed to do. I had a dream. And that dream was that my gift is oration. to speak, to inspire, to work with. And I was designing computer networks. And I love problem solving. That's part of what I love to do. But where I felt fulfilled is to see other people's success. When I assisted with them in a foundation for them to break through their fears, break through what it is that they were afraid of, help them release judgment, help them to understand that that projection is not owned by you. Don't give away your power. And in seeing that individual or that group of people successful in what they did, that was where I felt my satisfaction. And we all have a choice. We can cast our net and just work with ourselves, or cast our net and work with our families, cast our net and work with the community. But then there are those of us who cast our net globally. And that's where we choose to inspire. So, Anita, I applaud you. I cast my net globally. I created my own business. And I decided that I was going to inspire around the world. Doreen, I applaud you. We did not come here to play small. We came here to do something grand. Now, if you don't know what your purpose is here, let me explain to you. We all have a purpose, and we all have one purpose that we start with that is universal. And that universal purpose is to hold our light. You hold the light right where you are. Hold it. What does that mean? I make it akin to being that lighthouse. That lighthouse stands strong in tumultuous storms, no matter what's taking place around it. And it flashes its light like a beacon. I am light. I am light. Here I am. And it attracts those who are interested in walking out of the storm. I am the light. I am here. I have purpose. And then in that standing and in that light, as you are standing strong, knowing that you are supposed to be here and you have purpose, that as you recognize your gifts, that is the byproduct of being in the light. The gift of language, the gift of coursework, the gift of healing, the gift of speaking, the gift of inspiring. I was not brought on this earth to play small, and neither were you. And as we come together, recognizing this within each other as individuals, it is our jobs to lift each other up. And when you lift each other up and you can look in that mirror and say, I am worthy, I deserve this, I am the light, I am enough, I am powerful. How could you not have the byproduct of being successful in every regard? Because in standing in your truth, you are vibrating and touching the hearts of others. And it is automatic that you are passing that forward. So I subscribe to you. You are powerful. And you should dream that beautiful dream. And never, ever, ever allow yourself to be dreamt.